here, there's sure to be droppings and honkings all over the field. We are here in Champaign, Illinois, Geese Memorial Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the LSU Tigers and the Illinois Fighting Illini. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. He understands both teams are in the top 25. Both teams are quality with a lot of talent on the rosters. But he believes this stadium can make a difference. This crowd has proven to be one of the best in college football. They have been pumping in crowd noise all week at practice to make sure they are prepared for this moment. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So LSU's offense who will have the football first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. Every time he gets a chance to make a play, the entire stadium holds its breath.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field. And Reese, obviously you were talking about this guy earlier, and listen, you don't have to overthink this thing on offense, right? Just get our best playmaker the football as often as we can. And there you do a really good job of pushing it down the field. They find the matchup they wanted, David, and right out of the gate, it's an explosive play on offense.
Well, and we were so interested in talking about the matchup of this football game. Could they cover this guy, or do they have to?
Caught, and he's got room. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Well, that's 3 throws on this drive and 3 completions and 3 first downs. And it's funny, talking to the offensive coordinator during the week, he said, hey, if my head coach would let me do it, I'd throw the ball 100 times a game. I wouldn't even run it because of how much I trust this quarterback to do the right thing. And that's exactly what's happening on this drive.
As Holly mentioned earlier, this home crowd can create a huge advantage. Wants to throw it. Hauls it in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official reach for his flag. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture-perfect first drive.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Fighting Illini take possession, and their offense will go to work for the first time. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's just not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule.
Makes the grab and continues to fight for yards. The 40, at the 30. He's at the 10, and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown Illini.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And they tacked on the extra point. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. There he goes. Oh, sweet feet. He's at the 50. The 30. At the 20. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. LSU lining up first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at it. Running inside. It's Lamb. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Fareed. Gets it to him on the screen. Picked up 8 yards there. 3rd down and 2. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Looking to throw for it. Working that left side now. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Illinois picked up the 1st down. Now here they come again. Looking for a gap. It's Lamb. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Little. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Little. And they get him down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Here's a heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
A little release to the back. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Heels to punt and try to pick up some yards. He gets a block. And there he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. Special teams coming through. The 3rd aspect of the game delivering big time.
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lamb. Danced his way through traffic. Pickup of 4 to the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Illinois lining up to punt this one away. He might just try to kick it away from the return man because he housed the first one. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He's got great speed. He's going to get loose. Touchdown, Tigers. Special teams proving to be special. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
Illinois will get things going as the offense comes out onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Dropping back, it's Vereen. Bringing the heat. Being chased. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Pressure coming. They're working that left side. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Makes the grab. It's Wade. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making checks. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Offense in an empty set. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snag down to the air. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Let's take a look at how these quarterbacks have fared in the early going after the first period. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his big tight end. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. He goes right back to the air. He's got it, and he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Oh, better look out! They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Fareed. Fires to the right. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a third. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The run inside. It's Dorsey. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Going long. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Oh, they're after him. He sacked this defense all over him.
And he was held in check in game 1, but you're not going to hold him in check for long. And right out the gates, getting a sack in the second ball game, that will not be his last sack of the season. This dude is a ball player.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Here comes the heat. Soft spot in the middle. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. It's our forced to settle for 3.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because...
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Puts it out of the air. After the filthy move, he's got room. Touchdown LSU! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. With that last one, he now has 40 career touchdown catches.
I mean, he's just been a playmaker. This guy, they feature him. He's been in the end zone that many times because they can feature him in so many ways. They find ways to get him the football because Palmer, he always makes plays.
And he's always open even when he's not. Throughout his career, think about it. Single cover, double cover, triple cover. You're still throwing him the ball because he's going to find a way to make it happen. 40 TD catches. That is awesome.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking downfield, it's Fareed. It's complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Now on the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. On the ground, it's Levis. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. 3rd and short from the 49 is this 4-down territory. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Throwing right. Got his man. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Finds his tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. So they'll send out the field goal unit. That is no good. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. It's complete. At the 40, there he goes. Racing down the left side. He is in. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. The quick out. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The throw to the outside is complete. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And that lead grows even bigger. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Our first stop is with Kansas State taking on the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. And it's the Wildcats looking for a second win after the opening week loss. So far, so good. They lead this one in the first half.
LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
The Fighting Illini head coach told me coming out of the locker room, the message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who is tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
All right, Holly. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Buck. And they're able to make the tackle.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. Doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
Trying to set up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Looking for space. It's Levis. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Well, a big reason why they're up on the scoreboard is because of how successful this guy's been running the football. And in this position, at this time in the game, with the lead, you want to keep doing it. You want to ice the game. This guy's getting better as the game goes on, so keep handing him the football.
Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And it's been fun to watch them feature this guy. Like, they understand they can run the football. They understand how good he is, and just they've owned the line of scrimmage. They've sprinkled in some pass. Like, this offense
can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back. You get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
That's caught. It's Wade. And he'll be brought down.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. From inside the 10, here he comes. And he'll be stopped. The return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think
turning it on. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Running inside, it's Dorsey. And tackled there by the defense. Illinois can be aggressive here on second and short. On the run, it's Dorsey. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Keeps it himself. Could be an alley. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on second and 10. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Looking to pass. It's Fareed. Here's the pressure. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Hey guys, down here on the LSU sideline, one thing I'm really keeping my eyes on here today, guys, this quarterback is banged up. He told me before the game that he has had to really fight through some soreness throughout the course of this week. I can tell you he's already taken some contact, and it is definitely a storyline that I am following throughout the course of this game. I'll keep you posted with everything I hear down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Ollie, we'll see what kind of problems that might cause. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long. You know.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Rush is on him. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete. This offense has it with really good field position. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Dorsey. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The RPO, it's complete. Fights off a defender. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Now, and a Great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
To the air, it's Vereen. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois! And they take it in for 6 more points. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. On target over the middle. They finally get to him. The what a play there to pick up the first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Wants to throw on first down. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Trying to make magic with his feet. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that just does that, man. Just effortlessly picks up chunks of yards and then smartly gets out of bounds. But this whole offense, man, everybody's a threat. Anybody can take the football.
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Touchdown, LSU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0.
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. And talking to them, they felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scared.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner will be brought down. So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed to play like that. Back to throw, it's Vereen. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. The 40. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. Illinois will get things going as the offense comes out onto the field. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Oh, out of space. At the 20. Touchdown, Illini. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on the Tigers sideline, this is so fun to watch these guys hype up their wide receiver. Every time they come off the field, there is yet another celebration. He has been an incredible downfield target, over 160 yards receiving, and he continues to eat. The quarterback keeps telling him, hey, you're my guy. I'm looking for you every play. They are feeding off of his energy here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it for... Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. He recovers the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, in this situation, the only offensive player who can advance the fumble is the guy who dropped it. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Takes the handoff. It's Lay. Shakes off the defender. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Keep it on the ground. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
Trying the run, it's Levis. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And here comes the field goal team. Salt, meet open wound. And they didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing